We're here at the Gogo booth. We're going to find out a little bit about what they've been doing to enhance your in-flight entertainment system. All right, we're here with Steve Nolan at Gogo, and you guys, we've talked to you for a few years now. You guys have got some great stuff coming up, your third generation Gogo. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we're constantly working on bringing more bandwidth to planes. I mean, one thing that a lot of people don't realize is we now have a third of our planes upgraded with our second generation technology, which triples the bandwidth of the plane. But we're getting ready to launch in 2015 our third generation technology, which is a satellite-based technology that will actually bring 20 times the bandwidth to a plane.
Is that more satellites, or is that just the technology in the satellites that's bringing more bandwidth?
It's actually the technology that helps us bring more bandwidth has to do with the type of antenna we use. It's a very low-profile phased array antenna, and we actually use two of them, one for send and one for receive. And the benefits to that are numerous, but the biggest benefit for consumers is that it'll bring significantly more bandwidth to the plane.
Is that within the United States, or are we talking globally here?
It's both. It's a global solution, but it also can be for the United States. The good news is one of the first airlines to have that is going to be Aeromexico, Virgin Atlantic, so planes that are flying all over the world will be able to get that kind of capacity.
Okay, well, let's switch gears here a little bit, because you know I got to ride on one of the new Delta planes coming here. You guys offer a service within certain airlines on that too, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a service or a product that we call Gogo Vision. It allows people to stream or rent movies on their own device while they're on the plane. So if you're on Delta, for instance, it's branded Delta Studio. And basically what you do is you open up the browser on your own device and you'll see a library of movies and television shows, and you can rent them on your own device. One of the good things about Gogo Vision in particular for an airline is it basically allows them to take away the seatback solutions if they choose, which lessens weight on the aircraft. But the other thing is passengers oftentimes have really good devices on, you know, that they're carrying on the plane with them. We know that they carry them on the plane, so it also saves the airline from having to upgrade to new devices.
Let's talk a little bit about pricing for flights. Is that determined by you, or is that determined by the airline?
It typically is determined by Gogo. We price the product typically depending on length of flight, so the longer the flight, the likelihood is it's more expensive on the longer flights. But we have pricing products that range anywhere from a few dollars all the way up to $30.
And you do have some free services. I know I went on Amazon, for example, while I was waiting for a 30-minute hopper, right?
Yeah, absolutely. There are free services within the portal when you launch your browser on the plane. The other thing is we just launched a partnership with T-Mobile. So if you're a T-Mobile customer and you have Wi-Fi calling installed on your phone, you can basically send and receive text messages while in flight, and that service is actually free as well. These products are great ways to engage passengers who might not want to pay for a full internet session, but they still want to be connected to the ground. So the T-Mobile thing is also available on every Gogo equipped flight.
Well, Steve, thank you very much for your time.
Sure, anytime.
And of course, that's everything from Gogo from CES. Check it out, give it a try next time you're on a flight. You'll be able to do some tweeting if you got your T-Mobile phone, be able to watch some movies, some TV shows, and get some great content while you're going from one point to another. Jeffrey Powers with Geekazine. Check everything out over at geekazine.com or youtube.com/Geekazine.